Yep, and then down. Yep.
Oh, this is so fun.
Scott Brown here. I feel rested. Even though my idea of a rest was going on a 2-week woodworking course and learning how to build a chair, I still feel rested. In today's exciting episode, we are going to cover some cabinet making tips as we begin building the laundry. And in this laundry, we're going to take a general budget approach. Not budget in quality, it's still going to be built really good. It's just not going to be as fancy as the kitchen that we built. So this stuff is the surface of our kitchen. Rather than the timber Meranti front, we're going all white. We're also going to use a little bit of paint to change the appearance of our garden. And, well, I'm going to upholster a chair. Welcome to another exciting episode. When I ordered the materials for the kitchen, I ordered enough for the laundry. And we've actually still got some Meranti left over. So I'll put a little overlay of Mark's drawings here. The only difference between the appearance of those drawings and what we're going to build is I'm going to keep it all white. With this laundry, it's going to be a little bit no frills, which I find difficult. And one thing that is becoming very clear, when you start cabinet making again, as a builder at least, it takes a bit of adjustment. What do you think, Ray?
Try building the whole day and then coming home and being a parent. That's a transition.
1 minute we're doing jib and framing and rough carpentry. Next minute we're coming in here and trying to brush off all our tools and make sure they're clean and precise and accurate and sharp so we can cut nice cabinets. The margin for error is a lot less on cabinets. So I thought I'd share a few things that I have learned since trying out cabinet making over the last few years. Number one, get your plans. I had no idea how helpful having actual plans printed out and made for me was until I did it for our kitchen, and just not having to think about every single dimension and having it written down for you, and also having it planned out like this so each sheet is optimized. When I first started doing cabinet making, I just kind of drew all the sizes out myself and then just kind of worked out from there. I probably wasted sheets, and I certainly spent more time. And the second one is what I said at the start. Get your tools accurate. One thing that we've been struggling with since we started the laundry yesterday is things being out of square and blades not being sharp and having to double check and triple check our measurements. So I think spending a bit of time to make sure things are parallel, blades are sharp, and your square is actually square will save you a lot of trouble down the line. You got anything to add there, Ray?
Yeah, have lunch before you start. Have energy in your body and your mind to actually start this process. First cut, fresh blade, first thing in the morning.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. Oh, God, it's so much lighter than I thought.
Alright, I think we're ready. And then let go. Just go spray, stop, spray, stop.
I think I'm going to have to take the mask off because these are just fogging up. Like that?
Yep, and then down. Yep.
Oh, this is so fun. We went for a colour called Muscat Bay by Dulux, which when the sun's on it, I thought, oh, maybe that's a bit light. But no, now, I love it. Very cottage garden. My friend Jess pointed out that if you have a very light coloured fence, it's always going to stand out regardless of what you plant in front of it, whereas we want the fence to sort of fall behind whatever flowers or bush we have. So thanks Dulux for supplying the paint. I'm really happy with the colour. I can't wait to do the whole property.
Yeah.
And the house.
They're looking fantastic. What you doing there, buddy?
Look, they're so sweet. The way they flop about. You enjoying that?
I am actually. How much better is that green paint?
Yeah, I definitely prefer a green colour versus something too bright. It kind of just blurs into the view of the hills now.
So we can plant things in front of
Well,
it.
it's all going to get very lost. I'm just going to plant lots of stuff. More fruit trees, climbing rows would be nice. We're just having a little break right now because we need to do one more coat in the fence, but it's not 10 degrees yet. So just waiting for it to heat up a bit, which I think.
Apparently this is typical Nelson weather this time of year. It's cold, but beautiful and still.
Yeah, we had some ideas of painting the house, but actually I think that's going to have to wait until summer.
Yeah.
I think this is really our last opportunity to paint. It's a bit cold, beautiful though. Scott just asked me to be a normal person for 10 minutes for the camera.
You can do
That
it,
is
Jeff.
asking a lot.
Okay, so there's numbers here. So this cabinet here is number 7. And we've labelled it accordingly here. That's number 7. And all the ones that say R2C7 are one cabinet. And the same for the other numbers. Should we nail together some cabinets?
Yeah, let's do it. We, though, you. It's nice we don't have to be as particular with this one.
Sorry?
Well, every time we moved a piece of the kitchen, you were like, yeah, don't scratch it, don't get your greasy fingers on it. We can be a lot more relaxed.
We're taking a generally easier going approach to the laundry. More affordable plywood. We've got a bench top, a laminated bench top here that I'm going to cut and I'm going to install. We're basically going to save money on this laundry.
Well, yeah, it's just laundry. I don't know about you, but that's not where I dream of spending all my time. It's going to be hidden and it's purely functional. Mainly I'll be using the sink probably for cleaning out pots and plant stuff.
Yeah, totally.
It's always going to be messy.
So just like the kitchen, we're nailing the cabinets together and then we're going to screw them together. No glue, because it's all melamine. Okay. You looking for earmuffs?
And safety glasses.
Do you want to have a go at the gun?
No.
Wow.
Wow.
So one thing I do when I put the backs of these cabinets on is I pop nails all the way down one line, get it all flush. And then, because this has been cut beautifully square by Raymond and myself, it will tell me if the box is sitting square or not. And right now you can see that is overhanging there. So that's overhanging too much. So we want to push that until it's nice and flush. And by doing that, we've made the box square. And then the rest, yeah, the rest is nice and flush, which means our box is square.
You're trying to do a segue.
No ad this week. Should we build some more cabinets? Okay. Cabinets mostly built. Not mostly, but these are the ones that Ray and I cut up. We've got a few more to cut. And I gotta finish this chair. All right. Oh, look at the light on the hills. I've heard of people putting pipes through mulch piles like that and running water through it, and then you get heated water. One thing I'm really enjoying doing cabinet making, building a chair, things like that, is trying new things. I've been building for over 20 years now, right? Although there's a lot to learn in building, and I'm sure there's a lot that I don't know, when you're in that job, you got to make more of an effort to become a student. Whereas I've never upholstered a chair, I've never built a chair, and I've only done a few cabinets. So I know I'm a student, I know I'm learning. So I listen like a student and I absorb the knowledge a bit more readily, I think. Do you think we have a favourite colour? It's pretty much the same colour as the fence. The guy at Guthrie Bowen in Richmond noticed that not only was our curtain the same colour as the paint we chose, but Jess's handbag was the same colour. Here we go. Don't worry, it's not going to change to an upholstery channel, and it's not even necessarily going to become a furniture building channel. But I'm definitely interested in furniture building, and I want to build more. And the goal when we originally got the house, at least my private little goal, was to build the furniture that goes in the house. And I might start with the dining room table after we do the necessities like wardrobes, laundry. This thing is fantastic, by the way. I originally got it for roofing, not realizing that that's not what it's for. And the corner's a little rough, but not bad for a first upholstery job, eh? Oh my god! Comfortable, good, soft, and the cushion matches our curtains. It's literally an offcut of these curtains. All right.